only other thing that, and I can't try to think of a case of whether it would happen. We're being approached by more and more people about wind turbines. Would you allow a wind turbine to be erected in the city limits, even if it's on the outskirts?
Well, we actually did talk about this. It's been probably a month and a half ago. We talked about, based upon the current state of the ordinances, would that be allowed? And everything that I see that we come to some consensus on is the current ordinance would not allow such a, depending on size. I mean, I've heard some things about personal ones. I've heard some stuff about that on the radio. But as far as the ones we traditionally think of, the big ones, they do not seem to be allowed under the current prospect of the ordinance code. There would need to be some changes to the code if we would want to allow that.
Well, and if you do any planning for any possible annexation in the future and stuff, you'd want to make sure that that land use is identified. So, okay. Because I know we ended up with a category for towers and antennas, but nothing for wind turbines in the county. And I was like, what? So anyway, they were like, whoops, that's like a missing category. So that's why that came up. So, and to erect a turbine in the place of what you charge to erect a tower is, should be a separate fee. Might want to consider that as we think about the highway bypassing and things like that as to what we would allow in those instances and if we need to set up categories for it. So, okay, any questions on the resolution for the fee schedule?